Good. Okay. Now, when you graph, if you wanted to graph something like this, do you remember if you start with the B or the M?
Yeah.
You start with B, the y-intercept. So you got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let me lower this line here so we have some room here for that. Okay, so you start with the B value. So do you agree that this is 0, 4 here on my graph?
Yeah.
That's the B value. The slope is 3, but it's really 3 over 1.
Okay.
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 Now that means from this point here, you're going to go up 3 and right 1, up 3 and right 1.
All right.
All right. So the graph would look something like this. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Let's
That
look at
looks
another.
good. And where's the multiple choice?
There's no multiple choice in this one. We're just doing some knowledge, gaining some knowledge before we do more any multiple choice, because we need
Okay.
some practice here. All right,
Okay.
so here's a new thing for you to look at. I want you to tell me what is the slope and what is the B value?
What is the slope and what is the B value?
Yes,
This okay. The M is -1/3 and B is 5.
very good. Now, do you start with the M or the B when you're graphing?
B.
The B. So we go up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what does this -1/3 mean for the slope? Where do I go from this point? Do I go up, down, left, right? What do I do for -1/3? Do you remember?
You have to go down.
You go down 1
Uh-huh.
and right 3. Down 1 and
Yes.
right 3. Down 1
Uh-huh.
and right 3. Something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Okay. Okay. So now let's look at a new problem here. See if I can get
Okay.
this one. Sorry, they got too many things going on here. All right. Here is a graph. Okay, so it says which graph, I'm sorry, the graph of the linear function p is shown. Which equation defines p? Basically, which is the correct answer? So can you tell me what this point right here is, what that represents?
The call. Which equation defines 5? Yes, they're right there. That's a Y value right there.
That's right, it's a y value, but what do we call the place where it crosses the y axis? I about almost said it.
The y-intercept.
The y-intercept. So which of the numbers have the right y-intercept?
Yeah.
Which which of A, B, C, or D have the correct y-intercept?
Okay. So now which have the correct y-intercept? And right there, that's gonna be C.
I'm not, so C has the correct y-intercept, but what about A?
A no.
Sourish, they have the same y-intercept. They're both 5.
Okay, I know. All right, yeah.
Okay, now what is the difference between A and C? What's the difference between them?
Well, what is the difference between A and C? The difference
Yes.
between A and C is for A and C, it is uh
What is the difference between A and C?
A is uh negative.
What have I highlighted in both of these?
It's a all right, A is the slope.
The slope. What is the
And
slope of letter A?
now an -3,
And what's the
1 over
slope for
-3.
letter C? -1
1.
over 3. All right, now just visually looking here, how do you go from this first point to this second point? How would you describe that to someone?
I would describe that um
Like up, down, left, right, what would you do?
right there you have to it describes that you have to go, I think, down,
Yes, down how much?
um
I didn't hear you. Down.
three,
Okay. And
down
so,
three,
and then right how many?
right one.
Okay, so when you go down, that's negative, -3 over 1. So is that the slope of letter A or letter C?
The slope of letter C.
So you're saying what's written here is the same as what's written here.
Okay, maybe no. It's A.
It is A. Any questions on that before I give you another one to work on?
Yeah, well, I'm just guessing that it's not C. It is supposed to be A
But why is it A? Why is A the correct answer?
because A is having uh the right equation right there.
Well, why is it the right equation? What is it about this equation that makes it correct?
It's because 3 is going down 3 spaces and right 1 space.
Okay, and that's down 3 and right 1. Okay, so here's a really similar problem, Sourish. Really similar. You're going to have to determine first the b, the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept of this graph? What is the y-intercept? Where does it cross the y-axis?
Where's it across the y-axis?
Yes.
Okay, the y-axis right there is at 2.
You got to be careful here. This is 2. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I am. I am.
Is that what you mean? It crosses the y-axis where that red dot is.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you can't be looking at my screen because there's a red dot and the line is over here. Like it's not even on the line.
Okay. Okay, I'm just sorry about that. Okay, it's just coughing. Hello?
I'm waiting. What do you mean you're copying? You don't have to copy. You've got to.
I'm not
You,
copying. I'm coughing.
oh, coughing. Okay. Okay. But I'm asking you to like look at the graph and tell me why you think this is the y-intercept so I understand.
That is the y-intercept. That is the y-intercept because 2 is on the y-intercept right there. You can see.
Well, why isn't it 3? 3 is there too.
Yeah, 3. I know.
Where does the line hit the y-axis?
Up,
Where does it hit the y-axis?
down.
Okay. What is that point?
The point. The point right there is
Do you not understand what I'm asking? I mean, that
the point right there is a negative.
negative, what is the number? What's the value of the
Negative
number?
2.
Okay. Why were you telling me 2? Like,
It's because I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
yeah, I'm not sure either. That's why I'm asking because I mean, like to me, I'm looking at this graph and it's hitting down here at -2, and then I'm drawing a point up here. I'm trying to find out, is there something you're seeing that I'm not that I can help you with?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, which of these 4 answers has a b value of -2?
B value of -2. Um, 3.
What do you mean by 3?
I just don't know. I'm just thinking.
I don't understand. I'm asking you, the choices are A, B, C, or D. They're all in the form mx plus b. B is the second number. Which of these has a b value of -2?
The B value -2 is 3 because I was pointing to that. That's the 3.
There's the answers are A, B, C, or D. I'm looking for an A, B, C, or D. Like, I'm looking for you to say, hey, Matthew, A has a b value of -3. Like, that's kind of what I'm looking to hear. A is a b value of -3. Letter B has a b value of +3. Are you referring to, are you thinking this B means this B here?
Yes.
Okay, now I know why you're saying 3. That's why I asked, because I really don't know. That's why I'm asking you. So let's go one at a time here. Mx plus b. So for answer A, tell me the slope and the b value for this first one. What's the slope and what's the b value?
What's the slope and what's the B value?
Yeah, of letter A, the first one.
M is 2.
2, good. It's the number in front of x. What's the b
B is
value?
-3.
Good. Let's do it for the second one. What's the slope?
What's the slope? Okay, the slope is 2,
B is
3,
good. Next one, slope is,
3,
and what's the b value?
-2,
Okay, and the last one, what's the slope
3,
and the b value?
2.
Okay, so the b value is where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, on this graph over here on the left, where does the line cross the y-axis?
It crosses, uh, it crosses, um,
Where does it hit the y-axis?
-2.
So which of these 4 answers has a b value of -2?
C.
Letter C. Very good. Okay, let's look at a new problem here. I'm going to give you the multiple choice here. All right, let me okay. Take a look at these answers here. Do you see that they have 2 of the same b values? Like one of them has a b value of 4, one of them has a b value of 6, b value of 4, and a b value of 6.
Yeah.
What is the b value on this graph? Where does the line cross the y-axis?
Where's the Y across the B axis? Uh,
Where does it hit the y-axis?
it hits the -8.
Tell me how you come up with that.
Oh my God. It just hits the -8 because it goes down.
So the y-axis is this one right here, and you're telling me it hits there at -8. That's what you're telling me. Is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Are we seeing the same graph? Because let me graph a line that would actually have that as a y-intercept.
I'm seeing a line. I can see.
Do you see that the red line goes through -8?
Yeah.
Okay, but we're not interested in the red line. We're interested in the black line. Where does it go through the y-axis?
Um,
Do you see the red line on my screen?
yes, it's going all the way down. I
And
don't know what
and it
number
and
it
it
is.
it goes through -8. Do you see that it hits -8?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm not interested in the red line. I'm interested in the black line. Where does it hit the y-axis?
4.
Okay, so why are you telling me -8? Like I've got to understand this so I can help you. What is it that you're seeing that I can try to
Um, it's going down to 8.
Okay, we're gonna try different types of problems here. So let's transition here. All right, let's say y equals 1/3 x minus 2. Okay.
Okay.
And the question is, what is the x-intercept? Okay. All right. So the x-intercept is when y equals 0. Okay. You put 0, 0 in for y. So what am I doing here, Sourish? What am I doing with this? Why am I doing this?
It's because you're doing that because for y because y is 0, just normal 0.
Y is 0 because it's the x-intercept.
Yeah, and m is 1/3.
We're not interested in m anymore. Okay. All right. So now we're going to solve for x. We're going to solve for x. All right. Look at the side with x. Look at the right-hand side of the equation. What
Okay.
is the 1/3? What's the math operation between the 1/3 and the x? What's going on between the 1/3 and the x?
1/3 in the x. 1/3 in the x is
Here are your options: multiplication, division, addition, or subtraction.
it's multiplication.
It is multiplication. How about this right here? What is this that I'm circling?
It's the subtraction.
That is very good. All right. Do you remember which you undo first? Do you undo addition and subtraction or multiplication and division?
Multiplication and division.
That is if you're simplifying. If you're simplifying, you go to the right. If you're solving, you're going to the left. So you undo addition and subtraction first.
Okay.
So you're going to add 2 to both sides of the equation. 2 equals 1/3 x. Are you getting this down today?
Yeah. It equals 1/3 x. All right.
Okay, now you just said it. The 1/3 is multiplying the x. All right, how do you undo multiplication?
How to undo multiplication? Division.
Right, you're going to divide both sides by 1/3.
Yep.
Now, does this look bad to you, dividing by a fraction?
Yeah, it looks bad.
Yeah, we don't want to do that, okay? So maybe there's another way. Do you see how this right here, 1/3 x, it can actually be written as x divided by 3? Now, how can you undo division? Because
Division.
it's division now with
Multiplication.
multiplication. So you multiply both sides by
3, and that's 6.
6 equals
X.
x. Did you get this down in your notes?
Okay, now let's go.
You've got this down in your notes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say y equals x divided by 4 minus 3. What is the y-intercept? Okay. what is the first thing that we did? I'm sorry, the x-intercept. X-intercept. What is the first thing that we did in the previous problem?
What we did in the previous problem is
Yes.
we found out what was the what was the slope for it, and
We did
now
not we did not do that. That is definitely not in your notes. So
the
why don't you look at
x-intercept.
your notes? What is the first thing that we do to find the y-intercept? Or I'm sorry, x-intercept. What does that mean? What does that mean to find the x-intercept? What is the y value?
The y value is
Yes.
to
What is the y value when you're finding the x-intercept? You said it's in your notes. You said you wrote down everything in the previous problem.
yeah,
Well, it's there. I wrote y equals something right underneath what is the x-intercept?
y equals 0.
Y equals 0. So you're going to put 0 in for y. Okay. What is the first step to solving this?
Okay. First of all, for that 0 x/4, you have to use first of all you have to do the -3, and you have to instead of subtraction, addition.
Add 3 to both sides. So this is 3 equals x divided by 4.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, how do you undo division by 4?
How do you undo division by 4? Well,
Yes.
division by 4, you should multiply by 4.
Okay, very good. What does x
30
equal?
to 12.
Very good. You ready to do one on your own?
Yeah.
All right. What is the x-intercept? Okay. Y equals x divided by 2 plus 5. All right, so go ahead and work this out. I just want the final answer. Let me know if you have any questions. How are you doing on this one?
Doing good. It's x equals 10.
It is not 10. What did you do first? What's the
I
first thing?
first subtracted 5.
Well, you got to make y equals 0 first.
Yes.
Okay, and then you're going to subtract 5. I agree. So what goes on the left side?
What's on the left side? The left side right there, it goes
What number do I put on the left side?
5, 0, 0.
It's not 0.
-5.
It's -5 equals x divided by 2. Okay, now what did you do?
I and then I have to I multiply by 2.
Very good.
That's gonna give
So
you
what is 2 times -5?
-10.
Very good.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
All right. You ready to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay, try this one, please. How are you doing on this one, Sourish?
Good. I think I know the answer. It's first of all, it's x equals -2.
Okay, how did you come up with that?
I come up with that because for what we did in the last problem is that 0 equals x over 6 plus 3, and that's
Good.
what you need to do, and subtract 3 by both sides, and then that's give you -3. And then -3 for this you have to multiply by 2,
Why
-2,
why two? Why would you multiply by two here? There's a 6
because
on the bottom.
yeah,
So why would you multiply by two?
you multiply by -2.
Let's go back and look. Why did you multiply by two in this problem? Because there's a 2 on the bottom. Let's go back and look at this problem. Why did you multiply both sides by 4? Because there's a 4 on the bottom. Why did we multiply by 3?
Okay, I got that now. I got that now.
Okay. So what should you multiply the both sides by?
I multiplied a -3 times 6. That's going to give you 18.
So x equals -18.
Yes.
Okay, let's try one more here. Y equals x divided by 7 minus 2. How are you doing on this one, Sarish?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm almost done. x equals x equals negative no, not negative for 14
Is it 14 or minus 14?
minus 14.
Okay, how did you come up with that?
What? Okay, what I did is that you have to add 2.
Good. So it's 2 equals x divided by 7.
And 2 times 7 is 14.
But you said negative 14. So which is it? Is
No,
it
no,
14?
no. I was about to. I did. I mean to say no. I was saying 14.
Okay, very good. All right. All right, so let's look at a couple of new problems here. Let's say it's 3x minus 2y equals 12. And I ask you the same question. I said, what is the x intercept? Okay, so that means, again, that means that y is 0. Do you see that?
Yeah. Yes, I got. Okay.
So
Yes.
it's 3x minus 2 times 0 equals 12. So what is 2 times 0, Sourish?
0.
So this becomes 3x equals 12.
And that's going to give you 4.
X equals 4. Very good. All right, so let's have you try one here. 4x plus 3y equals 20. I want you to find the x intercept for me, please.
Okay. That equals x equals 5.
X equals 5. Very good. So let's make one a little bit harder. How about minus 2x minus 4y equals negative 6? I want you to find the x intercept for this one,
Yeah,
please.
I know the answer. That's x equals 3.
X equals 3. Very good. How did you do that so fast?
And that's just easy.
Well, I agree. You did it fast. What is it that made that so fast for you?
Because I'm negative 4 times 0, 0, and then you use a negative 2 equals negative 6, divide them, and then you can get yourself 3.
Okay, very good. Let's look at a new problem here. Let's say it's 2x plus 2y equals 6. This time I want the y-intercept. What does that mean that x becomes for the y-intercept? What is the value of x?
The value of x is its division.
Okay, let's go back and look here. The x-intercept means that y is 0.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm asking about the y-intercept.
X equals 0.
Yes. So 2 times 0 plus 2y equals 6. 2y equals 6. Divide by 2, so y equals
Yes.
3. Okay. Let's have you try one. Minus 3x minus 4y equals negative 12. Okay. This time, again, just like the last problem, I want the y-intercept. The y-intercept.
Okay.
So what are we going to set equal to 0?
I know what to do. Y equals 3.
Y equals 3. Very good. Wow, you're really fast at that. How did you do that so fast?
It's just easy. You remember what I told you?
I don't. Well, tell me again. How did you do that?
I just used just get 3 is 0, and then -3 it times 0 is 0, and then you use -4, -12, divide them, and then you get -3. I mean, not -3.
Okay, very good. I think we might have time for one more here. Minus 2x plus 3y equals 18. What is the y-intercept?
What is the y-intercept?
Yes.
Yep. The y-intercept is 3. I mean, no, x.
What is the y-intercept?
Oh, you mean the final answer? Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, of course.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
X equals 6.
The y-intercept was when x equals 0.
Why did I say X? Are you kidding me? Why?
I don't I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Y equals 6.
Y equals 6. Good. Now what about the x-intercept?
X-intercept. The X-intercept for that's
That's when y is 0.
yeah. It's Y equals 6.
Nope, y is 0.
Yes, Y equals 0.
Yes, y is 0. So what is the x value?
Okay, I got it now. It's Y equals -9.
X equals -9.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we're going to stop there for today.